Okay, this is the agenda. First thing, the profile. Second is actually our partner, our member, like to introduce to you qualifications that we have, and also what is the recognition and honors that we are very happy to receive. If you are long enough in the industry, then you know that MFPC was formed back in 2004. We are celebrating our 20 years anniversary, and then now marching to 21 years old, okay? What happened is we were found by Central Bank. If you know this lady in the screen, this is Tan Sri Chetty, the former governor of Central Bank, okay? Back then, there is no financial planning professional program, but we do have franchise program. If you are familiar with CFP, that was franchise from America to Malaysia, okay? But Tan Sri Chetty wanted to make sure that the financial planners and also the financial advisor will actually have a proper channel and establish that in actually incorporate into the Financial Markets Act back in 2005. That is where that you can see the MFPC was actually started, and we wanted to actually have our own Malaysian syllabus and also the qualification to be conferred by the Malaysian Council. Therefore, we have our late Datuk Rajiv, the Deputy Governor then, sit in the MFPC committee, and we started the MFPC Council back in 2004. All right? Okay. So our vision is very clear, to be the influential body for financial planning and also Sharia financial planning profession, focusing on elevating financial well-being in Malaysia and beyond. One very clear vision. Then of course our missions will actually focus on these 5 areas. First is to set and uplift financial planning standard and professionalism. Like I say, we have no financial planning act before this. Then we introduce the financial advisory, financial planning channel. Okay. Then now we actually, of course, from zero to build the professions, you need to build trust, you need to instill credibility of the financial planning professions, and of course, you need a self-regulating organization like MFPC. Okay. Then we also then, of course, strive for MFPC to be the financial education center. People, when they ask about financial planning, they know that there is a financial planning council in Malaysia. Okay, but of course, the last but not least is to promote the financial literacy in Malaysia and beyond. I'm sure that you all read about the statistic, how far is the literacy level of Malaysian, right? Okay, so that is very clear, our mission statements. And this is our history for the 20 years. I don't think I will go through all this. Otherwise, I will take a very long time to explain this. But of course, the National Council, you know that as a professional body and associations, we are non-for-profit organization, but it goes through the normal process of election. So the president and the treasurer is actually elected every year. All these people are elected every 2 years. Okay? Okay. This is my team. In MFPC Secretariat, we actually have a few departments, very important. Usually you deal with education from Ms. Lu's side. You also deal with Puan Fauzia from the membership side. Of course, Dr. Mervin is a lot on literacy program. Our Encik Asman is actually looking after the international and also the stakeholder management. So Philip Wealth Planner would be one of our stakeholders, very important stakeholder. And of course, our Yola is my admin finance team. Okay. Okay, look at our partners. MFPC is professional body, but we are not a very, very big center. You see, so we believe in partnership. We embrace SDG 17, which is partnership. So you can see our promoter from life insurance to Takafu, to independent financial advisor, Islamic finance, okay, and also Sharia advisory is also important because you are in Malaysia. You can't help it because we have the Sharia RFP program. And then subsequent to that, you also can see a lot of the financial services institutions which is attached with us. You can see Amanah since day one, Allianz, ASNB, AIA, iFast, okay, Philip Capital, actually since day one. You see the chartered means that they are from day one until today. Okay, so this few have the chartered status. So be very proud for your Philip Capital is actually our partner since day one. Okay, then we also have financial services institutions. Then the bank is coming in, EPF, QUAP, because of the emphasis on retirement planning. You also have Takafu company, even Archipelago, the offshore company. Okay, then they all will actually join us to be the financial services institution. A lot of collaboration with these partners. Okay. Then also the financial services. I think you are very familiar with this. These are the licensed people, okay, the licensed financial planning firm, the licensed financial advisory firm, licensed by Central Bank and also SC. I think majority of them are actually attached with MFPC. All right. So we also have some of the affiliate corporate, those who are not licensed, but they involved in financial planning, education, software, technologies, okay. So of course, uni is very, very important to MFPC because one of the mission statement you recall that we wanted to elevate the financial literacy of the nation. So how do we begin? We start with the universities, okay? So we actually have official collaboration with about 29 universities now, but there's not a lot, okay? In Malaysia, you have close to about 400 to 500 higher tertiary educations in Malaysia. So there is many more many more higher learning institutes that we have to actually go around, okay, to make sure that we introduce the financial planning educations. All right. Come back to our MFPC membership. Professional program means that you need to be my member in order for you to start study. Okay. That is different from academic program. Academic, once you leave the university, the uni would not expect you to do anything. But if you registered for a professional program, you need to be attached with the associations so that you will continue to do your CBD, okay, professional development, advancement, continuing learning. That is actually the difference between academic and professional. At the moment in MFPC, we have slightly more than 80,000 of members. Affiliate member means that they have not passed anything. They are keen, they registered, but they have not passed any module. Okay. Associate means that they have passed some module, at least one module. Okay. Then ordinary means that who pass all the 7 modules. Okay. And of course, that is our destination to be ordinary member. When you become ordinary member means that you will hold the RFP designation or the Sharia RFP designation. And of course, you're eligible to work. You come into the National Council. You can serve if you wanted to. Okay. So these are the qualifications I go through. If there is any questions, you please alert me. Then we can stop and discuss a little bit. Otherwise, it will be like me talking all the way. Okay. I know that you have allocated an hour for me. Okay. So this is the RFP and Sharia RFP professional qualification. Okay. We don't do any other except these 2 professional program. Okay. This program are actually recognized by Central Bank for your FAR license, and also it is recognized by Security Commission for the CMSLR license. Of course, if you actually corporate who actually subscribe to HRD Corp levy, then of course this program is claimable under HRD Corp. It's an approved program for HRD Corp. Okay. So this is registered financial planner program. All right. In this program, we have actually 7 modules. It starts from the fundamental of financial planning being module 1. We have module 2, risk management and insurance planning, and module 3, the investment planning. Okay, very relevant to you, I suppose. Okay, module 4 is zakat and tax planning. Okay, then you also have module 5, which is estate planning. Okay, module 6, retirement planning, and the final module is application in financial planning. It basically means construction of a financial plan. All right, so these are the 7 modules. Okay, Then we also have the Sharia program, the Sharia Registered Financial Planner program. You know that actually our central bank and SC is quite sticky when you actually wanted to promote, wanted to actually sell or actually market these Sharia relevant products or services. You need to hold this qualification. All right. So we have the same 7 module, but not the same content. Okay. The same content is only applied to M4, which is Zakat and tax planning. That is because MFPC built Zakat into the conventional tax planning, because Malaysian scenario is a mandatory. Okay, we have 70% of Bumi Putra in Malaysia. Okay, then also for retirement planning is the same syllabus like the professional RFP program. Okay, that is also because we build the harsh requirements in our Zakat planning, in our retirement planning as well. All right, so 7 modules. All right. Yes, please. Yes. Sharia RFP, can they sell insurance product? Actually, if conventional, Sharia to sell conventional. Actually, if you follow the advisory book, you cannot. But I know that many practitioners have doing that. Okay, so if you ask the Sharia advisor, they will tell you you need to be qualified to sell. And you see, I just quote you some examples. It's a education tools. Let's say, for example, you do my Sharia RIP program, right? You will actually look for a client who is a Muslim client. Okay, if you do my RFP program, conventional RFP program, you will actually look for a conventional client, okay, for your submissions of your exam, your project paper. So many of the time people actually ask, can we actually just interchange? But when you study this math, you are targeting to Muslim client. When you study RFP, you're targeting to convention client. But do I have Muslim study RFP? Definitely. But when this Muslim study RFP, you have to look for a conventional clients to complete your study. The basic is like that. Okay, the basics is like that. Okay, especially when you do advisory, because they have different needs. Okay, that is what our stand is. Okay. All right, so far. So can I continue? Okay. We have these 2 programs. If you study 7 modules, just now we mentioned 7 modules. Averaging, I have actually every alternate month I will have the exam. So you can choose to sit for exam anytime. All right. But if you take the 7 module, more or less you take 18 months to complete the 7 modules. Okay, for a normal path. All right. And you are really seriously study one by one, pass the exam one by one. But because of the very fast-paced development in the industry, there is a huge demand from the industry to say, can I do fast track? So yes, we say yes. We recognize the working experience that you have, So if you are having a 3 years experience already, then you can actually say, I go for this capstone program. The capstone basically is the final stone on top of the completions. So basically this is a fast track program for qualified people. Okay, you have work experience, you have the qualification, at least a degree qualification or some professional designations that you are holding, then you can go for this fast track. If you enroll for a physical program, we have 3 modes of study. If you just wanted to go for physical study, that will be a 6-day program. Okay. If you go for hybrid, our hybrid here basically means that you will have 4 days virtual study. The lecturer will guide you, okay, online, okay. Then you must come for 3 days physical. Why we plan this is also because we have actually surveyed the industry need when you do calculation paper, okay. So we will expect you to come and do for physical class, okay. So this is hybrid, 4 days virtual, 3 day physical. We do also have online, fully online, take an additional 1 day, okay, 8 days all online. All right. So it will actually be able to serve the need for different type of people and also from different states lah. Okay. That is actually a full-fledged financial planning RIP Sharia RIP program. For those who have a chance to join us last May when we have our anniversary celebrations, we launched this professional modular certification title. Okay, so this is actually tailored to different sector in the financial industry. Okay, for example, I'm sure you all are very familiar that the M2 now is mandatory for the insurance agents and also Takafu agents. So they are not a licensed financial planner, but they still need professional qualification. Okay, so they study M2. What we are actually proposing here is I can actually confer you a title called Professional Insurance Advisor title, which is recognized by the industry. But I need you to study M1. At least you have to know what is financial planning to start with. Then you zoom into your specific industry, specialization like insurance planning. Okay, so that is called the professional insurance advisor. Okay, and the insurance agents can be actually attached with us. Okay, then the other thing, of course, you will see different title that we have actually rolled out because we serve very wide sector. In MFPC, if you have a chance to actually look at our annual report, you will know that the biggest group of people in MFPC could be insurance. We got no choice and we are happy to have them because the founder is Liam. The MFPC founding member is actually Liam. So naturally, you will see a lot of insurance actually. But however, if you look at it, it's 40%, okay? And we also have quite a big number from the investment side, okay? At least about 16% of them from the investment side. Then you also have people from education side, you know, universities. Then we also have people from the banking side and of course also then from the retirement sector as well, okay? So that is where that you can see that the estate planning and retirement planning title, like the professional estate planning advisor, professional retirement planning advisor are actually popular designations that attach with us, okay? Then of course the investment side, I think gradually we wanted to see more of them are coming, okay? Then the tax planning, we are very close to IRB, so we will expect a lot of the tax agents will be actually holding this type of designation as well in future. Same thing apply across the Sharia side, okay? If your focus is actually on the Sharia side, of course you will be happy to hold the designation, having indications that you are actually specialized and experts in this Sharia aspect. All right, okay. So of course these are some of the advantages for you to hold the professional title. Very important to enhance credibility and client trust. Okay, this apply to any program because eventually you have to actually get your customer to say you are a trusted advisor. Okay, so that one of the advantages to be attached with MFPC, that once you hold this title, you can actually even invite your client to access to MFPC website. This is a professional body who can testify you are a qualified person with professional qualification. Okay, then of course it is very competitive in the market now. So this professional title will definitely give you, showcase your dedication and also your continuous learning, you know, in this area, that you are here to serve your client for long time, you know, okay, you won't disappear, all right, okay. Then of course it will also in the sense that fulfilling the regulatory compliance, which is the industry standards lah, okay. I think for a professional practitioner, this become very crucial and important, okay. This is just to show you, this is our standard structure professional development program we have done for many corporate, okay. We take stage by stage now, okay. And of course when we actually have the corporate training, so we also offer MFPC corporate scholarship, for those who deserving, who achiever of the year, and they will actually have some scholarship worth about 3,000, okay, and also the book prize winner and things like that. I suppose this is to do with organization, okay. Then, apart from the professional program, we say we do financial planning educations, right? So, HRD Corp Claimable Program, it become one of the emerging trend. People will actually study financial planning, okay, and then they will actually able to actually claim the HRD levy. In the past, the HR department have never actually try to arrange financial planning, personal financial planning as one of the program, okay. So what happens is now you will see more and more people will actually make use of the levy to actually study financial planning. So in this relevant incidents also, I would actually urge all the professional practitioner in finance sector, please make sure you upgrade yourself with this knowledge, because more and more the public will be actually anticipating that you will be able to actually share with them what is financial planning is all about, okay. Then of course, the other thing I would like to take this opportunity to introduce to you is the high net worth essentials. If you are actually have opportunity to deal with high net worth clients, I urge you to register for this program. You might not be very familiar with LIMRA, but what happens, LIMRA is the international organization who is doing finance program, insurance program, risk management program, very popular. Their fee charging for program is actually very, very expensive because it's in USD. But with this pilot project with MFPC, I think this program is relatively very affordable, okay, which is about 2,000 plus for 2 days. Okay, this is very good program. We have actually seen the syllabus. We actually seen the lecturer, facilitator in charge of the program. Okay, very experienced person, and also very good in actually delivering the programs. Okay, so this is very important. Take notes of this. Also, Philip Well Academy, maybe that will be your interest as well. Okay, if you compare to their program of 5,000, you take this 2,004. All right. Okay. The other very, very important element that you must take note is this: the certification in retirement planning. Last call, okay. This is the CMDF and also MFPC scholarship program. Okay, you don't have to pay a single cent. Sorry, you have to pay a commitment fee, 150, to get a scholarship for 2,500. Okay, so this is a program will allow you to actually take the module 1, fundamental of financial planning, and also module 6, retirement planning. I think you are very clear why SC wanted to promote retirement planning. Okay, I think when we started this program, the scholarship award is because there is 3 times, 4 times EPF withdrawal. Then there is where that you can see a lot of statistics to actually come and tell you people have no money when they wanted to retire, or that they can't retire. Okay, and there is where also the statistics started to show that Malaysia is marching to the aging society. So we will have more than 10-15% of our people are actually 60 years old, 65 years old and above. All right. So this one is actually today is actually July, June, end June, but you just passed the July intake closing date. So the only one more intake, it is November. So you can still grab the opportunity, register for the November intake. Okay, last program already. The scholarship have actually gone off. We have actually trained close to about 700 packs of people already. So no more scholarship already. This is the last intake for the scholarship. Okay, but if Philip side, you can make some arrangement. We are happy to do that. Just come back to us. Just come back to see if you wanted to have a tailored program specific for Philip Wealth Planner. Okay. because this is a public program, it's open to everybody for the November intake. All right, okay. Okay, scholarship, this is money given out. Grab this opportunity. Okay. This one is actually very interesting. I only have a few more seats. Okay, this is the capstone. Just now you saw the fast track program. I say if you are working for at least three years in the industry and you hold a degree or a master or a professional qualification, you can apply for this scholarship to do the capstone program. Okay, a few more seats left. Okay, but one of the conditions for this is you must make sure that once you actually got this scholarship, you have to make sure that you attach with Philip well. Okay, and you have to be submitting application to SC to be a licensed person. The scholarship is for you to hold the CMSL license. Okay, so this is important. Later don't actually get confused. You actually, this scholarship is given to you with a very clear purpose. Eventually you will be a licensed person. Okay, all right. So this one you can actually scan and get more information. Also last call already. I have only a few seats left. All right. Okay. Internship. Any of the audience here, you are ready to actually take interns, you can do that. Okay, this is also an opportunity for you to do recruitment. Okay, because in a normal professional pathway, that is a standard pathway to actually create internship. Otherwise, you would not be able to get new blood to come into your company, to come into your organization. It's standard. You must actually give the intern monthly allowance of 900. Can you give more? The answer is yes. But SC would not fund you more. SC will actually give a matching of 450 ringgit from the 900. Okay, so basically for you to pay an intern, you need to pay only about 450. SC will allow you and will subsidize, will give you this subsidy for 6 months. One intern, 6 months, per month, 450 ringgit. Okay, so this is basically an initiative from MFPC to work with SC to create new entry into the financial planning firm. Okay, so of course this one you have to be a financial planning firm. The interns must be attached with the financial planning firm. All right. Okay, but this one there is no requirement. Eventually they will become your licensed people. But this is an initiative for you to actually reach out to young people, new people into the industry. Okay, it is important for you to take note. If you wanted to actually recruit new people into your organization, take this opportunity. Okay, so this internship program is still open at this moment of time. So the next one is literacy program. I think I have many free literacy program. If you wanted to visit MFPC website, then every year we have actually many. Okay, easily about 30 to 40 program which is FOC for the public one. It could be webinar, it could be physical program, it could be actually tailor-made programs, okay. Yes. Yes, it's meant for fresh blood so that he will be eligible for internship. Yes. No age limit. No age limit. Okay. New to the industry. Okay. Okay. So this is literacy program. Just visit our website. I think you definitely can get some free. Some of them will come with CBD, but some no, I think. Okay, because it's meant for public. Okay. I think maybe want to highlight one thing. You see the Malaysian Financial Planning Day. This is coming October. It's a free program. Okay. Last year we have gathered about 1,500 people in SC. So you can actually look out for this program. So this is a program you showcase financial planning career, financial planning advisor, financial planner as a professional career. Okay, so we will actually manage to gather more than, I think, close to 14, 15 university students attended this program. Okay, so it's quite happening. SC is actually the one who is actually supporting this program. Okay. Even the retirement planning e-workshop is also very interesting. This year we are still running, although you see the 2023, this year we still have the retirement planning e-workshop. Okay. All right. So My Money and Me is a public program as well. Yes, question? Yes, I think they have not stopped any insurance agent to be CMDF holder. Yes. Okay. But for industry development, just to give you a heads up, you know that SC and Bank Negara has been talking about the streamline the license to make it one license. Okay, so you all have to watch out for this development. Although that I have been watching for 10 years, they have signed MOA, wanted to do this streamline. It was 10 years ago. Now they actually refreshed the idea, but I do not know how long they will actually take them to actually issue just one license. Although it is a demand from the industry, but I think structurally you have some issue because SC is still actually the authority for investment and retirement, and central bank is the authority from banking side, insurance, takaful side. So I think they will still talking. The licensing now, the insurance agent can cross over because they have not streamlined. Okay, clear? Okay. Okay. So Kuantan have passed already. Sorry about this, but then there is one coming on also. Okay, because you just have to go to my website. Maybe I will share this information later. Kuantan was actually happening. Okay, that I think a lot of audience actually turned up. Okay. Okay. And this is Financial First. When you are actually, then you can free to download from my website. Okay, and you also can see the journal. I know practitioner might not be interested to do a lot of research and things like that, but I think from MFPC perspective, we have to issue this because we want people to research on wealth management and financial planning in Malaysia. We cannot just borrow the overseas statistic, right? We have to create our own statistic. Okay, so the journal is there. It's an in-text journal. Okay, the academicians will be using it as well. Okay, My Money and Me guide is one of the guide that is actually established and we publish for the public use. Use this, scan this, share it with your clients. Then instantly you will become a good advisor already. So this is very simple financial planning tips that you can offer to your clients. Okay, free of charge. And the Bahasa version is already published. And I think you can visit my website also, the MFPC website. It's called Maniku. Okay, so you have English version and you have Bahasa version. All this is actually complementary, and we wanted you to give it to your clients. Okay, so help us to actually become ambassador of actually broadcasting financial planning, importance of financial planning. Okay, members too is of course when you become my members everything is via this first MFPC portal. Your result, your script, your book, your profile, your credential, your vaccinations, you ask, it's all through this portal. Okay. Some reassurance here. We are here to stay for long, and of course we are here to promote financial planning. UNESCO Wing Hui Award is one of the very, very important milestone for MFPC that will bring us out to the Asian regions. Okay, so we are actually, if you look at it, maybe the next slide I will show you. Then the GIFA is also important to MFPC because what happens is Sharia RFP would be actually very potential program to be export as one of the premium program for the Islamic finance practitioners overseas. Okay, SC is also, of course, the award is important to MFPC is because of the literacy program now. Okay. Then, of course, to play our role well, we, of course, need to be the lead partner in Malaysia for the OECD Global Money Week. Okay, October is actually the Money Week. Okay, then UNESCO is also given us a very important task, which is we become the national chapter of the UNESCO Entrepreneurship Education Network. So we champion the entrepreneurship financial planning education in this respect, okay, in this region. All right.